is also very similar to list and okay. So let's just show you the
program వచ్చేలా 40 goes to the card. This kindly invited to my program.
so if I enclose this for addresses, it is a so it's same value. I'll just enclose between parentheses. So if I just check the type of the same values, I'll just enclose between curly bracket. So if I just check the type of stage, so sir, our same, right? Right? Okay. List is mutable, tuple is immutable. So what I would say? Both mutable and simple is. So we observe that as it is storing, right? B as it is tuple. What is it? Storing the unique value. Means it is removing the duplicate elements from the collection. Okay, next. What is another difference? That's all. The Basel one. Order is yes. The order what I have given, it is not in that order. It is in different order. But yes, you just give the values. It will never store the values in the same order. Sometimes, like regularly, very rare cases. Randomly, it will store the values. So, it is also a collection, right? So, it consists of what? Homogeneous or heterogeneous, right? But which type of collection does it contain? Unordered and non-duplicate collection. Non-duplicate or unique. It's an unordered and non-duplicate collection of homogeneous or heterogeneous data. What is list? Then common collection which are enclosed between a pair of squares. But in case of set it is a collection. Which type of collection it is? Unordered. And it is a non-duplicate collection also. Are you getting this point here? Right? So, set is a collection. Which type if you have to mention that set is an unordered and non-duplicate collection of homogeneous or heterogeneous data. Do you understand that? Okay, which are enclosed within a pair of curly brackets. Got it? And one more thing, like the first one, it will not store the values in an order, so that's why it is an unordered. Second one, it will not accept the duplicate. Even though if you pass the duplicate values, it will remove the duplicates and it will store the unique values. Okay? And these are the properties which I am just telling about the set. And in list, what are the values I can store? Which type of values I can store? Any values we can store, right? So till now, whatever the values we have discussed, what are the types we have discussed? Integers, float, complement, boolean, string, list, tuple, set. So all these things I can store inside a list. list. Is that a tuple? Goes, right? I just show you that. This contains of 22.9 is 3 plus 90 and 1 and 3. Okay, and this contains of 1, 2, 3. Next one is tuple is like 99, 88, 7. Same contains of 90. Not bad. See, is it growing any error? No. But inside the set, if you try to store the mutable values, it will not happen. Okay. Inside the set, we can store only immutable elements. Means immutable means which we cannot modify. Right? So, it's like what are the immutable data items that we have? String and tuple. That's it. Sure. What is my question? I'm not asking immutable collections, I'm asking immutable data items. String and tuple. Set. Only those two. See, what is immutable means? Which we cannot modify. A is equals to 79. Can you modify this? Okay, modify. A is equals to, I want to make that as a 90. A is equals to 90. No, you are not modifying that. You are replacing that. Yes, sir. If you remove that pattern, it will store this one. You are not modifying that. You are replacing the entire value. So can you modify the integer?
Addition operations.
Sorry?
Addition operations.
So A is equals to, it is multiplying A plus 11. Right? So for the A value, what is 8? 7 plus 11. Means here also we are creating a new variable only. Here also we are replacing. Means internally it will be like A is equal to 79 plus 7 only. So it will replace the address. Like address will be changed anyhow. Means we are just replacing that. So can we modify any of the individual values? So all the individual elements are immutable. Right? Means what are the immutable data items we have? Immutable collections means string and tuple. Fine, I like that. But immutable data items means integer, float, complex, boolean, string, tuple. All these are immutable. Means which we cannot modify once it is defined. Are you getting that one here? It's a little bit tricky type this one. That's it. The logical method in there you have to think about that. Okay. So, what are the values that I can store inside a set? Now, can I store integers? Yes. Why? Because it will accept mutable. Sorry, it will accept only immutable. So we can store integers, float, complex, boolean, string, and tuple. That's it. Except that we cannot store any other value. Why? Because here set is also a mutable collection. Mutable, we can modify that. Not we, it is only modifying itself, right? I am giving one element, it is storing some other elements. See here. What are the elements I am just giving here? 10, 22.9, 38, 10, 38, 59, 22. Is it storing all the values? No. It is modifying itself. So here it is modified, right? Okay? Leave over. And we can modify that. Okay, are you getting this one here? So we can modify the set of. So set is a mutable, right? Okay, are you understanding this one here? Here, set is a mutable mutable collection. Means which we can modify. So like for example, I just show you by modifying that. So what does that say contains? It contains one set, right? So I am trying to modify that set. So sir, how can we modify that set? Means the major thing is set will never support index. There is no index in numbers per set. So can you give me why in your perspective?
It not maintain a specific order.
Yes, it is not having a proper order. So for each value which index question is there, we don't know that, right? And we cannot access them outside. Okay, so that we cannot set will never support indexing. So since it is not supporting indexing, we cannot modify using this syntax. So we have this as a variable with this bracket index is equals to new value. Right? This is the syntax way to modify the value. We cannot use this for set. Why? Because to use this we need indexing. So here set will not support indexing. So that we have some built-in functions. Like for example, I want to remove 22 from this collection. So I just mention C dot remove of. But it is not there from that set. Right? So I am able to modify the set there. Right? So that the set is a mutable connection.
The set is a mutable collection which contains three mutable data items.
Yes, exactly. Set is a mutable actually. Inside the set we cannot store mutable. Set will accept only immutable. Okay? So, can we store one set value inside another set? No. Why? Because set is a mutable. So, it will not accept the mutable elements into it. So that we cannot store a set value inside another set. So, like we are storing one list value, where we are storing inside another list. Are you getting this one inside one list? I am storing another list. So in the same way, if we try to store one set value inside another set, it will throw you an error. Okay? Not only set, if you use any mutable, it will throw you error. See, I just encode the same thing within curly brackets. Why? Because here it is finding the list. So what I will do, I just make it as a tuple. Now again it is throwing here. Why? Because here we have one set. So that. Now it is answer. Are you getting that? So why? Because it contains only immutable data items. Right? What are those? All integer, float, complex, boolean, string, tuples. Only these elements we have in our set. So that's why it is accepted. Do you understand that? Okay. Did you got it? Right? What is set? Set is an unordered and non-duplicate collection of homogeneous or heterogeneous data which are enclosed between a pair of curly brackets. That is a set. So it will not store the elements in an ordered way. It will store in a random manner. Since it is not storing in an ordered manner, so it is not possible to give index. Means set will never support index. So since it is not supporting indexing concept, we cannot modify the set using indexing values. So what we will do to modify the set, we need to make use of a built-in. So we can modify the set using built-in function. So since we can modify the set is a mutable collection. And set is a type of collection which will not accept mutable values into it. So we can store only immutable values inside the set. Means what are the values we can store? Integer, float, complex, boolean, string, and tuple. If you try to store a set inside a set, it will throw you an error. Do you understand this one here? Sure? This is about a set. You get it? Right? So, okay. And in basically, for identifying the elements, we don't use this one. If whenever I just want to remove the duplicates and all, in those scenarios only we just make use of this. Okay, not every time. So, I've got a notes for this set. It's with one page. The next one we have to discuss is the sex. Okay, fine. Answer it. Right? You will be just saying that it's an unordered and not duplicate collection, which will collection of homogeneous and heterogeneous data items which are enclosed within a pair of collisions. This will be your answer. Again, immediately. Yeah. Whether it is beautiful or immutable. Mutable. Okay. So does it support indexing? No. So how you will modify it? Using built-in function. Can I store a set inside a set? No. Why? Why? Because it is mutable. What are the values we can store? Integer, float, complex. So it will be like around 10 to 15 questions he will ask the interview. Instead of that, you give a proper explanation about the set. Okay? It is to be like, the set is a collection of. It's a collection which is not allow the user to store mutable duplicate values into it and it will store the values or elements in an ordered way. So we can consider this as an unordered and non-duplicate collection. And it's a collection of homogeneous and heterogeneous data items. We will expose the set with curly braces. And since it is enclosed between curly braces, it doesn't mean it is the curly brackets is the default value. The default value of set is set parenthesis. And it will support only mutable, immutable values into it. And if you try to store the mutable elements, it will throw you an error. And we can store only integer, float, complex, boolean, string, and tuples into it. And if you try to store the set value inside the set, it will throw you an error just because set is one of the mutable data item, and we cannot store the mutables into a set. So like this, by including all these points, this breaks one time. Okay. So that what happens? It's like simple psychology. They will feel that when you start answering a very huge answer, the entire explanation about the concept, they feel like he know or she knows about that concept properly. Let us move to another concept. Right? You will not get that much those many questions in on one topic. If you are asking, anybody is asking like simply they will ask, they will not ask like what is said. They will ask. So they will be like, let me brief you about a set. Can you know what is the properties of set? Can you briefly give me explanation about the dictionaries? Like that they just ask. So you just like give an entire brief explanation to them. So that's there from that set or any of the concept they move on that concept. They not stick to the only one concept. So if you answer only small, yes or no type, what they will feel okay. He or she, it's like they are just struggling to answer. They are just finding to get, just like find the way to get the answer. He will be like a psychopath. Like in that point of time, a psychopath will come out. Right? So then what we will do? What is that? Why this? Why not that? Why not this? All those custom questions will come to you. So try to give entire explanation for any of the questions they ask. Okay? It doesn't mean the same answer you give. No. The notes which I have given it is just for reference purpose only. Okay? So after 2 weeks or 3 weeks, okay, you just want to revise what is the content, okay, so I just want to revise that. So go through that so that you will just get what are the things happening inside a set. And for sure I'm telling the notes which I am just giving, it will never match with any of the books. For sure. I don't know whether you people have books or not. I don't know. You might have your college textbooks or something. But here I don't have those also. I never purchased even a single textbook in my degree, you know. You will be having one rough note. This much. It used to be 20 rupees. All 3 years, 6 semesters. Gone with that. Still I have just the
Same.
same. That's why I get this vice president.
Marno opposite.
Okay? So now we just compare to the dictionaries here. What is dictionary in general, not with respect to Python or something? What is dictionary? Huh? Is it that? General like I'm asking all the kids of Python or something.
Synonyms.
What meaning collection?
Collection of words. What's
It's a book. Okay. Book is a collection of words and its meaning. Right? It's like all the words. It's like not all the words. It's like it contains the words and the meaning of that thing is stored in the dictionary. Right? So very similar to that. With Python, we have a dictionary. This dictionary will contain key and its value. Okay? Like for example, so before going to that, I want to store the details of the student one. So like what are the details? Name, email, phone number. Okay? So name is equals to okay, phone number is equals to that's not a logical number. Next, email is equals to no, Rajat at what is the difference between Kajol and Kajal? Wow. I thought I bata diya, I am free. Fine. I'm comfortable with it. I don't make any. So, we have stored the details of what person. Now, I just want to store second student details. Name I just want to store. Okay, what is the name I have? Phone number. Email. We have the right. Same. Observe here. If I want to store one more student details. So what is this one to do? Name is equal to
Virat Dev.
okay. Phone number is equal to email is equal to Virat at we have something like that's it's all सारे आप हो गया ये yes, so I want to get the Kajal phone number.
Yes, available.
Yes. So how can I access that? What I need there?
Yes.
What it is? Only phone number. Grab only phone number. Like when I get Kajal phone number. What I can do with grab right? Right. So how can I get this Kajal phone number? So here the details of Rajat has been overwritten with Virat Kohli. Right? So how can we store multiple users' data? Is like we will make a connection. Okay. So as a tuple or list. Okay, we go for tuple.
25 minutes.
So client one or customer one is equals to list contains or tuple. This is better. So four numbers.
उनका तो पहले से सेट है उनका पहले से सेट
That next. Next is equals
प्रैक्टिकल
to
ये नंबर क्या मास्टर भी दो तो नहीं एक ही देख कितने
right? So tell me, how can I get a Dhoni phone number? Okay. What tell me, how can I get the phone number of Dhoni? 3 So how can I get the email address of Anushka? Sorry, Kailash. What can we do? Email. But what I need? Phone number. So in which index position they are stored? Do you know that? What? Zero? Just now we created forgotten. So we are not able to remember in which index position we have stored which value. So that's like, can we use this to store the details of any customer or any of the students or client? No. So what I will do in this scenario, I will make use of dictionary. Okay, dictionary is also a collection. Collection of what? Any value space. Okay. So if you want to create a dictionary, we just want to use like variable name equals to within curly brackets E1 colon value 1. Again, E2 colon value 2, comma, E3 colon value 3, comma, and so on, En colon value 10. Like this, we are just going to store what? Dictionary. Like, for example, if I want to store the details, okay, so how can I just store the customer one is equals to name curly brackets, name, so that I just store my details. Phone number, email, then C2 is equals to within curly brackets, so store the phone number. Next, phone number will be like next, C3 is equals to
whatever test it is,
There we have created three dictionaries, right? So now if I just write so many lines also, if I want to get the phone number of Pune, so what I will do is keep you within square brackets and just give the key. You got the phone number. They are not getting the name. We don't want to worry about in which position it is there. Simply if you just give the key, it will give you value. So if I want to get such a phone number, so I just give like C3 dot C3 within square bracket phone number. They are getting phone number only. If I want to get my email address, so I just do what? Whichever it may be the position it is, so we can easily access the value. Are you understanding that? So here, this is one key, okay, and this is one key. So it's a combination of this one. What is this? Key value pen. It is one pen, and this is another pen, and this is another pen. Right? This is another pen. Right? So it's a collection of key value pairs. Okay? Which are enclosed between a pair of curly brackets. Okay? And where keys and values, how key and values are separated here? Separated by colon. How key value pairs are separated by? Key value pairs are separated by comma. Just want to describe this by explaining about a dictionary. Dictionary is a collection of key value pairs which are enclosed between a pair of curly brackets where keys and values are separated by colon, key value pairs are separated by comma. This is about a dictionary. Understand that? And here, what happens is, okay, I just show you the memory allocation of that dictionary so that I just give you a few more points about them or properties. So let us consider or let's say D. Whenever, okay, it is not at all same as like list or tuple or set. It has a different memory allocation. Okay? So what I am trying to do there, I am trying to create one variable, right? So whenever we try to create a variable, what it will do control that? It will create a layer of memory. Basically, divide the memory into two layers, stack and the heap.
Emergency save.
Stack and heap. Right? First it will store the value, but the value is what? Dictionaries. Right? So dictionary will not store normally, so it will store in the form of hash table format. Means what it will do, it will create one table inside the memory. It will create one table inside the memory. Right? That table contains of two layers. So those two are key layer and value. Observe it. Take care. Whatever the thing I am just telling here, that one also includes so many properties. Okay. So whenever I try to create the value as a dictionary, it will store in the form of hash table format. Okay, and the table contains two layers, key layer and value layer. And for the key layer, the address will be given. Not for entire memory table or not for entire hash table. Only for the key layer, the address will be given. That address will be given to the variable name A, that will be the 0x. Next, what happens? First it will pick the first key value when, that is email. Okay? So when it takes a key called email, it will check, is there any key called email in the dictionary or not? The key layer. Is there any email key here? Is there any key called email? No. So what it will do, when the key is not there, key called email is not there, then it will create key called email and it will substitute the value. What is the value here? Satya at gmail.
German Gmail also 90.
Next, what is the next thing? Key value where? Name. So what is the key there? Name. So and it will check, is there any key called name in the dictionary? No. So what it will do? If the key is not there, then only it will create. So it will be like name. Name. So it will be like then next. What is the next key value there? Phone number. Is there any key called phone number? No. Since the key is not there, what it will do? Then only it will create a phone number as a key. Right. So it will be like 8855449911. Like that it will show the phone. In this way, the dictionary will be stored. Right? So I will just repeat it again. If the key is not there, then only it will create. So what if the key is already there? Are you understanding here? What if the key is already there? Okay, so what I will just do here? I just define the same dictionary here. Comma. I just repeat name. Name is Satish. I just it is not throwing any error. It is first it is storing. First it will take the key value called email. Do we have any key called email? No. So it is creating one email key value. Next, for name. Is there any key called name? No. So it is creating. Next, phone number. We don't have any key called phone number, so it has created a key value. Next, what is the next key value? Name. Do we have any key called name?
Yes.
Yes, we do have already. So, since the key is repeated, the value will be overwritten. So it will be like
After this, we can
are you understanding this? So check it out there. Is there Satya? No. Satya is been overwritten with Satish. So tell me, can I have a duplicate keys in the dictionary? We can't have a duplicate keys in the dictionary. If the key is repeated, what happens? The value will be overwritten. Are you understanding that?
Yes.
This is the one. Of course, this is a memory allocation that we are just including the points. Do you get it that? Are you understanding? Okay? And the keys should be immutable only. Right? So, I'm telling only keys. Keys, any key, it should be only immutable values. Either it can be integer, float, complex, boolean, string, you can use anything. But it should be only immutable. If you try to use mutable, so it will throw you error. Are you getting that? Right? Keys should be immutable. mutable or immutable. You can have anything as a value, but the keys should be only immutable. Do you understand that? Got it? Sure? Right? And another one is, it will never support details. It will not support the concept called details. Okay? So since it is not supporting indexing, how can we access the values? Instead of indexing position, I will make use of keys. See, if I want to access the value from a list, what is the syntax? Individual value I want to access from a string or list or tuple. What is the syntax? Variable name within square bracket index position. Right? But if I want to access any value from the dictionary, so same syntax, variable name within square bracket. Then instead of index position, I will make use of key to access. Okay? This is the first syntax. I told you three most important syntaxes will be there. In that, this is the first syntax. Okay? The first syntax to access the value. What is the syntax? Variable name within square bracket. Next. So I have created a dictionary. Right? So I need to add one key value page. Or else there is a one name, or else there is a phone number. I want to update the phone number. Right? It's like here we have the dictionary, right? In this dictionary, there is already key value page called phone number. I want to update the phone number. Okay? So how can I do that? Means the same syntax that we have previously. If I want to update the value present at the specific index position, what I need to do? What is we used to give an U value. Right? Same thing here also. Right? So what we will do here? Instead of index position, we will make use like variable name within square bracket existing key. Existing key is equals to new value. Means for the phone number, I want to update the phone number which I have. So how can I update the phone number? So A of, if I just give phone number, I get it. In that place, I need to replace with a new value. So what I make the phone number is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So what does that A contain now? So what did we do? A of phone number. So it will come to the variable A. What does the variable A contain? 0x1. It will come to here. We will check. Is there any key called phone number? Yes, we do have. Is equals to some value. So for this key, I am assigning value. So we will replace this one with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? For example, I want to update the address. So what I will do? A of address is equals to college.
Yes.
What happens here? The same syntax, observe here. There is no change in the syntax. If the key is not there, say first if it comes to the variable A, to this key layer, and it will search for the key called address. Do we have any key called address? No. If the key is not there, what it will do? It will create one. So what it will do? It will create like address. It will be like BDS done. That is another syntax. What is the syntax? This is to modify existing value. Next, to add new key value pair. What is that? Variable name within square bracket new key equals to new value. The entire object-oriented programming is dependent on these three syntaxes. Very similar to this. Here instead of square brackets, there we will make use of dot. That's it. Except that the internal storage will be as it is. There is no change at all in case of object-oriented program. Are you understanding this one here? You understood? Right? This is about the dictionary. What is dictionary? Dictionary is a collection of key value pairs, which are enclosed between a pair of continuous. Where the keys and values are separated by all. Key value pairs are separated by all. Okay. What are the things I can make use as the keys? Keys should be of immutable. And values can be either mutable or next. Can we have repeated keys? No. So even if we pass, it will overwrite the values. Okay? So the values can be repeated. The keys cannot be repeated, but the values can be repeated. Next is the memory allocation. Okay? To access, those are the three syntaxes to access the values, to create the new values, and to modify the existing values. Understand? This is about the dictionary. Is it clear for you people? Right? Now, make a heading as a dictionary.